Hello ladies and gents, and welcome back to my channel, Simple Beauty. On today, as you can see, I will be showing you guys how I created a crochet wig to look as natural as I possibly could. Here you see we have 3 packs of hair, 2 packs of Jamaican Kinky Marley braid hair in the color 1, and 1 pack of the Jumbo Marley braid hair in the color 1B30. We'll also need a crochet needle and a pair of hair shears. Alright, let's get started. So first, of course, you're going to need a mannequin head. I got this styrofoam mannequin head at Sally's, and I think it was for like $2. So I got this mannequin head, and as you can see, I also have a net cap that is closed at the top. They sell them open or closed. I decided to get the closed since I'm going to have a full wig look. And in the picture, you can see the different angles, and the bobby pins in the back is just to secure that I have space in the back of the wig to pull all the way down my head. So you take the hair, when you open the pack, the hair kind of comes in these little clusters as you can see right here. And what I've done is I've taken one cluster out, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to fold it in half, and then I'm going to cut it. I'm going to take the one, this is the color 1, the 1B30. I'm going to do the same thing, take a cluster out and cut that in half. And then I'm going to separate with my fingers and get a smaller size because I wanted the mixture of the color. In this picture you can see I got a smaller portion of the brown, which is 1B, and of the black, which is the 1. I'm going to put it together. Okay, you see the opening of that latch hook? You pull that down, and then you put the hair in and you close the latch back up. Alright, so you take the latch hook and you put it through upward and under the net, and I'm showing you here without hair in it so you can see, but then once I put the hair in it, I do the same thing, put it up and through, and then I pull it downward. Okay, you can see the bushy part that's up, that's the rest of the hair, and where the loop is what I pulled down through, enough to where my fingers can fit through, as you can see here. And you take where the bushy part is and you put it through with your finger, as you see here, and you pull to make a knot. Now, once you make that knot, because this hair is kinky curly, I don't really have to tie it like you tie your, a bow or tie a knot in it, but I didn't have to, but I did to make it more secure. Okay, now you want to have the knots not so close, maybe 4 or 5 knots away from each other. That way your cap won't shrink by the time you get done. Here is the side view of my progress as I continued to go. I started in the back and I worked my way up the middle, so the back and the middle. I did that part first because I wanted it to be very full in the back, and I had enough hair to do that. So as I move toward the middle and sides, as I started to get to the top of the wig, I took these pieces right here and I cut them in half, and so they looked this long. So in the back of the wig, I used the regular knot method, which is right here. You can see all the little 3 knots that are right there. But once I started to get to the top, I wanted to look more natural, so I started to use the knotless method where you don't see any of the knots. And here you can clearly see as I'm rounding the top, the more I did the knotless method, the more natural the closure began to look. Now, using these pictures to kind of show you what I did, I know it's a little bit harder to understand, and next time I'll do an actual video where you'll be able to see what my hands are doing. And here is the up close shot of the closure, beginning to close, and then this shot is the actual how close it looks. Like, that looks really natural, the natural texture of my hair. Here's a shot of the side, how far I put the knots from the actual edge of the band. This is the other side. This shot is the front part of the head. And this shot is the back, where you can see I left plenty of space. So now that the hair is completely installed, it's time to style it. So here's one side of the hair. Here's the back. And here's the front. So after installing the hair, I begin to shape the hair into the shape that I would like for it to be. And I begin to cut bangs out and to layer. If you want, you can wear the hair just like this in its natural state. I wanted a curl pattern, a curl look to the hair, so I began to section it off. And to brush out those sections, as you can see, part of the hair is up, and I begin to brush out those sections, and I believe I actually put set lotion on each section. And then I begin to roll the hair tightly around flexi rods. I used different size flexi rods as well. The pink ones are the smaller sizes, which I don't have the sizes with me. And I'll make sure to get that to you guys in the next video. And then the next size up were the green flexi rods, and then the larger the biggest ones that I had were the gray ones. And so I used the smaller ones at the bottom of the wig, and I got bigger towards the top. So that way the curls at the top will be bigger and the curls at the bottom will be a lot tighter, and it kind of give it that big to small look towards the very end, which I'll show you guys at the very end. So I repeated for each section. I brushed it out and then wrapped it tightly around a flexi rod. So after putting all the flexi rods in the hair, the next part was kind of hard to take pictures of, but I basically put hot water in a mug, and I dipped each one individually into the mug. You had to be very careful because you can burn yourself doing that, but that's what I did. And the end result of that was, this is one example of one of the curls, how it come out. That's the look that I was going for. Guys, and here is the finished look. Now the wig head is a little bit smaller than my head, so the wig's actually a little bit shorter on my head than at first planned, but hey, I end up liking it and was able to rock it and love it. Like, look at all of that volume at the top with all the different curls and all the different colors, the mix between the 1B30 and the black. I loved it. And a lot of people really thought that was I mean, look at it, it looks very natural. I ended up flipping my bang, as you can see in the picture previous, when I had showed the wig, when I had just installed the hair, the bang was actually on the opposite side of my face, but I kind of like the bang to this side of my face. And this look was actually featured on my Instagram. If you're not following me yet, I'm at Simple Beauty 123, and I was featured on Envy Me Naturally. They wanted people to send in pictures of natural hairstyles, and this ended up being on their page. So if you go to my page, you'll end up finding it, and you'll find the link to their page, and then you'll be able to see my picture on their page. Guys, as you can tell, I definitely had fun with this look, and I will also be putting up more videos on different hairstyles that I like to try out. I am not a licensed beautician. No, I've watched many tutorials and tried things out on my own. So that's how I figured out how to make this wig. I watched other tutorials and tried to do it on my own, and it actually came out pretty nice. So if you guys would like to see more videos like this, you can comment in the comment section down below. I'll make sure to put links of my Facebook and my Instagram, so you'll be able to find me if you're not on YouTube. And thank you guys for watching, and be sure to stay, because I have a lot more material coming on the way and a brand new look, so check out for that. All right, see you guys later. Bye.